What up, y'all? Let's take a look at the top 5 budget sneakers for summer 16. You can snag all these kicks for under $100 online or in store. There's a lot of clearance option as well. Most of these sneakers come in a ton of different colorways, and they're all just comfortable and cheap in my opinion. First up is the Nike Roshi One by designer Roshe. Retail is about $70, and the inspiration behind this sneaker is actually pretty complex. Dylan has a big appreciation for Zen and like simplicity. In leading up to the original release, he made close to like 70 different concept changes. Some cool minor details like the actual sock liner is supposed to mimic a clean new Zen rock garden, and while the soles actually represent the stones within a Zen garden, I think that's pretty cool. Having a clean, simple sneaker packed with an in-depth backstory makes for like a cool concept. And this is not a running shoe. Every time I see people running in these, I always like cringe. It's a sportswear sneaker in my opinion. It has an all mesh upper, which is pretty lightweight and breathes really well. Makes for the perfect hot weather shoe. It comes equipped with a Phylon midsole for comfort. It's really versatile and can be worn with or without socks. You do have the ability to Nike ID these. These are not an ID option. These are actually a pair I made for myself over like a year ago. You can already see it's starting to fray a ton. This shoe makes it very, very easy for creators and people to add their own touch to. And if you're like looking for actual inspiration, you should check out Team Roshi on Instagram. They have a bunch of different concepts of people just all around the world kind of putting their own touch on this shoe. Next up is the Nike Hyper Fresh. These retail for about $85. But I've seen them as low as $27 in the factory stores. This particular color is just one in 3 different palm tree colorways. This is the black and white. There's also like a laser orange and a blue lagoon pink blast, I think. Most colorways are typically solid. These sneakers originally were sold in Asia. Then they made their rounds in the United States. The inspiration behind this actual concept was a sneaker that's supposed to look like a hoop shoe, but it was made to wear off court. There's a lot of similarities between these and the actual Roshi. It comes with like a more of a ballistic mesh upper. It's light and also breathable, but in my opinion, it's much more durable than a Nike Roshi upper. It's just another clean, simple, cheap sneaker. I personally have a lot of pairs of these. Where I live, it could be 90 today, then tomorrow it could be 65 and raining all day. This is just an easy shoe for me to slide on when I'm like lazy. Next up is the Nike Classic Cortez, first debuted in 1972. Like everyone knows, this is Bill Bowerman's first original running silhouette. It features a leather and textile uppers, along with an EVA midsole and rubber outsole. It's not very complex, there's not a lot of tech involved with this particular shoe. The actual colorway is the Desert Camo. It came with a nice quality bag as well as like 2 different pins. Thought that was pretty cool. The Cortez is just one of those Nike timeless shoes that have been around ever since the beginning. I just think it makes for a good quality, inexpensive summer sneaker. Next we got the Nike Pro Stepper. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know this thing existed until I saw it in a factory store last week. It's very, very minimally branded Nike sneaker, meaning there's no like major swoosh on the actual shoe, which is rare for Nike especially. The upper is made out of a one-piece jacquard weave. It comes packed with a Phylon midsole wrapped in a rubber outsole. There is actually an air unit within the heel to aid in comfort, which is pretty cool. I like these. I like the minimal approach to the shoe. The concept is very similar to the Hyper Fresh. It was made to look like a hoop shoe but worn for off court. Having a darker sneaker wrapped in a gum bottom makes for a nice touch in my opinion. These sneakers retail for about $120, but I haven't seen a pair for more than $65. I got these for $28 at the factory store. These come in a couple different colorways. I personally like this one the most, but like the other sneakers, this is cheap and just a nice looking shoe. Finally, we got the Nike Air Huarache by Tinker Hatfield. This originally released in 1991. It's just another one of those timeless Nike sneakers. In my opinion, this is by far the most comfortable sneaker I've worn in the Nike line. It definitely fits about a half size small. So you'll definitely need to go up about a half a size. There's a lot of different components going on in the upper. It comes with a Phylon midsole wrapped in a rubber outsole, and there's 2 air sole units located in the heel as well as the forefoot to help with just comfort. There's tons of colorways in these and Nike ID options available. I'm not a really big fan of the wild colorways in this silhouette. My favorite are just the triple colorways, like the triple black and the triple white. I just love this shoe. I love how it fits. I love how it looks. It breathes well and it's really durable. That's basically it for my top 5 sneakers on a budget for summer 16. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Also be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm also going to do another top 5 video for my month of April pickups. Be sure to check that out too. Peace.